We're going to talk about discrete and continuous domains. We know domains are the X's, and we're going to focus on discrete data on this one. Now, the discrete data, or the discrete domain, is a set of input of values that consist of only certain numbers in an interval, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the continuous domain would be the values that consist of all the numbers in the interval, like from 1 to 5, including all decimals or fractions. One problem that we have here is a word problem. It says that the linear function y equals 15.95x represents the cost in dollars of X number of tickets for a museum, and each customer could only buy a maximum of 4 tickets, so they'll only sell 4. And then they ask you, well, what's the domain for the function? So let's think about this common sense wise. As far as what numbers I could use for the X, well, I could buy 0 tickets because I don't want to go, or I can buy 1 or 2 or 3 tickets, or actually I can buy 4 tickets, but that's the maximum amount. So my domain can only be between 0 and 4. All right, so let's start doing the algebra. If I take 15.95 and multiply it by 0, I get 0. It doesn't cost me anything if I don't go, and my ordered pair would be 0, 0, which would be, if I'm told to graph this, 0, 0 would be right here at the origin. All right, let's say I'm just going to go along to that museum. 15.95 times 1 means I'm going to have $15.95 for that ticket, and if one person is going, it's going to cost you $15.95. Now, I've just made the graph on regular paper, and I am going to be just estimating where the points go. But 15.95 would be somewhere about here, just estimating it. All right, let's say I'm going to take my husband with me. So 15.95 times 2 people, how much would that cost me? Well, that's $31.90. So if 2 of us go, if the domain is 2, it's going to cost $31.90. So for 2 tickets, $31.90 would be right above the 30. All right, if I'm going to take my daughter and my husband, that's 15.95 times 3. That's going to cost me $47.85. I think that's correct. So 3 tickets, $47.85. And that's 3 tickets, $47.85, about here. And then if I take my daughter and my son, $15.95 for 4 tickets would be $63.80. You can use a calculator to get that. So 4 tickets, $63.80. And what would that look like? 4 tickets, $63.80, probably about right here. And I notice that looks like a straight line. It is linear. The domain is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. It is going to be discrete because I can't buy half of a ticket. I can only buy a whole ticket. So this would be a discrete data. And then that's it. That's all we have to do to a problem like that.